Hello, good evening all. Right. Can you guys hear me?
Sir. Yes, sir.
Right. Last day we discussed about the workbook activity 2.1, and today I think we have to complete the remaining part or the remaining activities in the second chapter. So did you discuss question number 2? I think not.
No, sir.
Right. Okay. So, okay, let's start with the question number 2. This is in the workbook. Say if it is correct or wrong to do this of following actions in a computer laboratory by marking right or wrong. So keep the equipment in the proper order after use. Is it a good thing or bad thing? Yes? It's a good thing. Yeah. You can, if you can, you have to actually, you must keep the things in a, right, it is compulsory, it is better. And it is a best practice to keep the equipment in the proper order. So I'll mark that as a right thing. So it's correct. So let's use the correct sign. So computer, you can just go to ASCII symbol. Okay, this one. I'll use this. That is correct. So the next one, try to put your pen into the all ports. Is it a good thing or bad thing?
Bad thing.
Bad thing.
It's not good thing because you have to. So this pen, I don't know which kind of pen they're talking about. It can be a pen drive or can be pen, just a normal pen or pen drive. Anyway, it's not good to put all the ports because there are. So if it is a pen drive, there's a specific port. What is the specific port for pen drive? What is the given port for pen drive?
USB ports.
Yeah, it is USB port. Correct. Very good. So next one. So this one is not correct. So next one, playing by rotating chairs. Is it a good thing?
No, bad thing.
No, it's not good because it's not the place to play. In inquiring about the file extinguishing equipment from the teacher. Inquiring about the file extinguishing equipment from the teacher. Is it a good thing? Or bad thing?
Yes, sir. Good thing.
Yeah, it's a good thing. You should know about what is fire extinguishing equipment. I think you have seen this kind of. So let me show.
Sir, it's that like carbon dioxide.
Yes, that is liquid carbon dioxide cylinders. So fire extinguisher is it's having liquid carbon dioxide, right? Liquid CO2 here. The carbon dioxide. So mostly in the liquid format or foam format. So it's not gas, right? It's like a foam. So have you seen in a wedding functions that how this you know, in some Sri Lankan wedding functions, some Sri Lankan wedding functions, I think you have seen that the kind of like milk melting function. There's some kind of function like this. Milk pots. Have you seen this kind of milk pots in wedding function? So this one, milk fountain. Have you seen this kind of celebration? So I have seen in some head weddings, but I don't know whether you have seen the same. So it's like, so yeah. You can see the fog, smoke. Can you see?
Yes.
Let me, okay. Here you can see there's fog or smoke. How it is created?
The milk became salt vapor.
Sorry? Milk?
The milk the milk heats and it will be water vapor?
No, not by heating. Not by heating, right? So that is what I just want to ask. So they are using something called dry ice. Dry ice. They're using something called dry ice. In weddings, this dry ice is used. Dry ice. How this dry ice is created? How this dry ice here? Let me show again. So this is what happened. Dry ice in wedding. As you can see, first I'll show you, right? What happens, basically they unpack the dry ice and then they are putting this dry ice to these pots. And when you put a liquid to these pots, this is really cool, right? Sometimes this cool can burn you, not because of hot, because of the cool, right? That can even burn. Right? So after putting this dry ice, they put water to this, and then the fountain will happen. When you put water here, you can see, when you put water, we can see the fog or smoke and the fountain. Okay, so why this is related to this section? Okay. Some of you, okay, right. So I'll reply the question in the chat little while, in a while, right? Okay, just give me some minutes. I'll reply that. So let me finish the topic that I have started, then I'll reply that as well. Okay, then. So why I mentioned this, inquiring about the fire extinguishing equipment, what is inside that? Carbon dioxide. That is basically a liquid carbon dioxide, or is it's in this dry ice format. Dry ice is maybe so here. So dry ice means, right? Dry ice means here. So dry ice is made by liquefying the carbon dioxide and inject into the holding tank. Dry ice is made by liquefying the carbon dioxide and inject into the holding tank. So you can also do this. I have also done this, but you don't try this, right? Because that is sometimes it's not good. And so anyway, carbon dioxide, it's not breathing friendly gas. And it's not breathing friendly gas because carbon dioxide it is in the output process of the exhale. It is out of process of exhaling, and that is not good to inhale that. So you have to do this with proper secure methods, right? Use a proper secure method before doing that. But you can create. So it is possible to create dry ice by using this liquid carbon dioxide. So if you close the entrance of this fire extinguisher by a cotton cloth, and then if you emit this dry ice in this cotton cotton cloth, you can see some dry ice. You can put that and get the same effect, because there you can see the liquid carbon dioxide. So here, so let me show. I think in the YouTube, it might have this video, fire extinguisher, and you have to say dry ice, how to make dry ice using this fire extinguisher. But here you can see, but don't try this alone, right? So you have to use a secure method to do this. So here you can see they are wearing some gloves, because this ice it can burn because it's very cool. Here you can see This is how fire extinguisher works. But if you put a cloth there or a bag, and try to emit that gas or the dry ice. So in the bag, you can see inside the bag, you will see dry ice. Very simple method of creating dry ice. Right? Then you can put some water to this and it will emit. So without, without using that hot method or without using the boiling method, you can use this dry ice to create fog or gas or smoke. After putting that, you can see. Then when you put water, okay, it's not showing that step. When you put water to this, it will emit gas or fog. Okay, so these are some additional things in addition to the things in the syllabus. Syllabus says that fire extinguisher is just a word, but we know more than that. So okay, so what you were asking, sir, when I'm going to upload a video that is contained with 150 MB, so when I'm going to upload the file video to WhatsApp group, saying the video that you are uploading is above 64 MB. So one thing that you can do is divide this video to two groups, two sections, or split this to two. Or so what is the purpose of uploading this video? May I know the purpose? Why you are sending this video through WhatsApp? Suhara? Yes? I can't hear you. ඇහෙන්නේ නැහැ පුතේ. මොකද්ද mic එකට වෙලා තියෙන්නේ? I can see your mic is working, but still I cannot hear. Don't know why. Okay, can you send it in the chat? Can you send it in the chat? Can others hear her voice?
Answer.
Can't, no?
Answer.
I think something wrong with the microphone. Sarah, can you send it to the chat? Then I can address the issue. Okay. So it depends on so you can split that to two files and upload. That is one method. The second method is you can use YouTube to upload the file and send the link. Right. Video is open. So you can say upload this to YouTube. So create a YouTube channel and upload it and make it unlisted if you don't want to see, don't want to show that to public. Make it unlisted. Upload as an unlisted file. Then send the link through WhatsApp group. Samanya vidhita upload karla. Then make it here you can see. Using this plus sign you can upload and then send to the relevant party. Right? That's all. Okay. Let's go back.
So we can upload to Google Drive and send it.
Yeah, you can upload to Google Drive and send. But if you say upload to YouTube, the advantage is what you can live stream that now. When you press that, it will start live streaming. Without download, you can play the video. That's the advantage. Okay, entering the lab after keeping water bottles and removing shoes outside. That is good, no? So it is. Yes, it is better way of entering the lab. Remove the shoes and then remove the whatever the belongings, bags, you keep it and come. So that is the accepted way. Connecting the external storage device to the computer without any virus scan, is it good?
Not good.
No, why? So it can spread viruses. So if you are not done virus scanning and if you are connecting unknown drive or storage to a computer, so it is not good because it can spread viruses. It can happen both way. One thing is a virus can come from computer to your external hard disk. The second thing is from your external hard disk, there can be a virus it can, if there are viruses in your external hard disk, it can be infected to the computer. So it is both way, it's not secure. So better to scan it.
How can we remove the viruses?
So basically you have to use antivirus, Pute. Antivirus programs like AVG, McAfee, Kaspersky. There are a lot of ESET antivirus programs you can scan and remove from antivirus programs. There are a lot, right? So some are free, some are paid. Right? You can find the software, right? You can find a lot of antivirus software if you go to this website and search one antivirus, then you can find alternatives. I'll share this website. This is not to download the software, right? This is to find the alternatives. So let's say ESET is antivirus now. So if you know, here ESET Note 32 antivirus. And you can see there are how many alternatives. It's searching, and searching, it says, okay. Alternatives. So these are the alternatives. Here you can see 69 alternatives. Right? Avast, Microsoft Defender, that is coming with Microsoft for free. Defender is coming with Windows for free. And then Clam Antivirus, Kaspersky, Avira, Beat Defender, Clam TK, Komodo, Clam Win, AVG. Likewise, there are. So here, this is page 1. You have 7 pages. All are. Sorry?
Vicecare?
Yeah, Vicecare. There are a lot. So can't name it because there are new antiviruses are also coming to this business. And so this is, so you can search one and get the alternatives. Find the names of alternatives. You have to download and install a software. Anyway, if you're using Windows 10, you have this. Microsoft Defender is there with Windows 10. It's coming with Windows 10 for free. Right? You can right click and scan for viruses if you're using Windows 10. Okay. Then connecting the external hard disk, we know it's not good. Supply electricity through the multimedia projector without the knowledge of teacher.
Bad.
No. So you have to acknowledge or you have to get the permission from the teacher, and it is bad. Dust in the keyboard? No. It is other way. So dusting is not good. You have to remove the dust if there are. But again, you have to get the permission of your class teacher. Okay, set up a notice board to display safety measures you can follow in a computer laboratory. Draw a sketch of that board in your exercise book. So this actually you have to do alone. Set up a notice board to display safety measures. So can you create a poster using MS Paint? Right? Showing the safety methods. Showing the safety methods, I think you can create a poster using MS Paint. Oh, so we have not yet learned Word, but Paint actually we started learning. So you can create that. Okay, draw it and so question number 3. So this is homework, right? Draw it and send it to me as a homework. Question number 4.
So in the MS Paint, right?
Yeah, in MS Paint. MS Paint. Safety measures that you can follow in the computer level. Draw a sketch of the board in your exercise book. So don't draw in the exercise book, draw it in the MS Paint software. Number of...
So can't we use MS Word?
Yeah, MS Word is also okay, but I have not yet started teaching that. That's why I said Paint is okay for the moment. Okay, number the following pictures to show the sequential order of turning on the computer correctly. Yes, you know that. So what is the order? What is the sequential order of turning on the computer using these components?
First on the block.
First is what? 1, 2, 3, or 4? Which one is first?
3.
Oh,
3.
yes.
3.
3 comes first. This one comes first. Then
4.
4. Yes, this is second. Next.
1.
1.
This is third. And this is final step. This is 4. This is the final step. Okay, you have to tell each of these in words also. What is this? Turning on the
System unit.
System unit. Turning on the system unit. What is the second step? Turning on the monitor. Monitor. Third one.
Turn on the switch.
You can say turning on the switch, or maybe you can say
Plug
connect
into
the,
electricity.
yes, connect the plug and turn on switch. Right? Connecting the plug and turning on the switch. Next one.
Turn on the UPS.
Turn on the UPS. Correct. So when you are responding, kindly remember to turn off the mic, right? So otherwise, after replying, please turn off the mic. Otherwise, we can hear a lot of noises. Okay. So now, operate the computer in front of you correctly. So if you want to write down this, write down, right? So if you need time to write down, I think that you have done this. That's why I'm discussing. කරලාද තියෙන්නේ නැද්ද? Okay, if you're not done, please write this quickly. So just write the activity number 2.2. No need to write in the workbook. Just write the activity number 2.2. Then question number 1. Then write the steps. 1, connect the plug and turn on the switch. 2, turn on UPS. 3, turning on the system unit. And 4, turning on the monitor. Those are the 4 steps to turn on the computer. Once you're done, please let me know. Right, if you're done, let's move to the next one. Okay, write the correct sequential order of shutting down the computer. Yes? So A, what should be done first? Shutting down the computer, that means turning off the computer. A,
Leaving from running programs.
Leaving from running programs, exactly, correct. Leaving from, otherwise what will happen? It will try to terminate those forcefully. So leaving from running programs. Then number 2.
Select the command of shutdown.
Yes, select the command of shutdown. Select the command of shutdown. And then
Turn off the monitor.
Okay, yes, it's turn off the monitor because you have to think about the other things, right? Then turn off the monitor.
Monitor.
Yes. Turn off the monitor. But within bracket, you have to write after shutdown, only do this, right? Otherwise, don't do this. If it has not shut down, then if you try to turn off the monitor, then the process is halfway. So after shutdown after the shutdown only, you will turn off the monitor. Then
Switching off the UPS.
Switch off the UPS.
yeah, switching off the UPS. Switching off the UPS. The last one is, yes, turn off the
Turn off
wall.
the wall switch.
Yes, the wall switch. That is the last one.
Sir, you type in the turning off the switching off the UPS.
Ah, yes, turning off the wall. So I just show. Turning off the UPS. Or you can say switching off the UPS. Switching off the UPS. Okay, these are the steps to shut down the computer. The first is how to turn on the computer. Second one shows how to shut down the computer. Okay, so then Swetha, I think you have to turn off the mic. Right? So when you are not talking, please turn off the mic, otherwise it's disturbing the others. Okay, discuss in your group about damages caused to the computer but not shutting down the computer properly. If you not shut down the computer, what kind of things can happen to the computer? Do you know what will happen if you not shut down? You can just turn off from the switch, wall switch, but you have to shut down. Why?
Computer could stop.
The computer will break.
Computer will break. How? What are the results?
It wouldn't work.
It will be slow.
Yeah,
It
it will be slow. It will break. It will damage the.
It will hurt the hardware.
Yeah, it will damage the hardware components, or it will be slower. Right? It can damage data. So those are the things. Okay, so under that, please write. This is like you have to discuss. No, you have to think.
The hard disk will turn off.
Yeah.
Quick, and the data will be erased.
Yes. So please write down under that. Shutting down process will. So this is actually activity 2.2. Under activity 2.2, question number 3. Shutting down process will close all the active programs and let user save data. Let user save data. Let user save data. Shutting down process will close all the active programs and let user save data. It will then discard the hardware component activities. It will then discuss the hardware component activities one by one. It will then discuss the hardware component activities one by one. If you fail to shut down, it will damage files, keep temporary files without removing it will damage files, keep temporary files without removing. This will slow down the machine.
Sir, is it okay if the mouse doesn't run and we off it from the switch?
Sometimes some occasions are there that we have to turn off from the switch. I'll explain that now, right? Right. Keep temporary files without removing, and this will show down the machine. And what else can happen? So if you fail to shut down, so it will damage the files. Keep temporary files without removing, damage the storages.
Sir, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, sir.
Right, damage the storages, or damage the storage devices and other components. And reduce the life of the computer. So those are the consequences. So one of you guys asked that, so when to turn off the computer from the switch? So there are accidental situations, or there are exceptional situations where you have to turn off the computer from switch. Okay, there are some situations where you need to turn off without shutting down. Example, if your computer is not responding to the user. If your computer is not responding to the user, then you don't have any other alternative, because if it is not clicking, not working, the mouse is not working, keyboard not working, and no command is taken by the computer, then you don't have any choice other than turn off from the switch. So, but that is the only situation. Don't do that regularly. If this happened 2-3 times, the best thing is check your hardware components and scan your computer for viruses.
Sir, can't we press the power button little bit?
Yeah,
3-4 seconds.
Yeah, that is also similar to the same. So you can switch without shutdown, or you can keep pressing the power button for a long time, like 1 minute or 30 seconds. So that is also a way. So if you want, you can write down that alternative way to turn off when not responding. But don't do this, especially when it is properly working. Don't do this. Alternative way to turn off when responding is keep pressing the power button for some or for few more seconds, maybe 30 seconds. You have to keep pressing your power button for 30 seconds, then it will be turned off. But that is similar to when you switch off, when you turn off from the switch, that is similar to this process. Both processes are same.
So would the computer be stuck when we do the thing?
Sorry?
Would the computer be stuck
In which step?
when we turn off it from the switch and on it?
Yeah, if you are turning off that by switch, there can be many consequences. That's what I said. So it can discard, it can so damage the files, it can slow down the machine, damage the storage and other devices. So these are the issues if you're not going to turn off by shutting down.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Okay, finish writing.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Right.
sir.
Okay, good. Then, so briefly explain what is mean by computer ethics. Briefly explain what is mean by computer ethics. Yes, what are the ethics? So you have to write down all these, right? So in the previous one, you have to write down all these, even these extra points I have given. Okay, then, so it's asking about computer ethics. So what are they? What is computer ethics? Yes. Ethics, or sometimes called etiquettes. Yes. What are the ethics or etiquettes? Yes. So generally, what is ethics? In generally, what is ethics? Sorry.
The computer ethic is a part of a practical philosophy.
Part of practical philosophy. So make it
Concerned with
little
how
simpler. A simple
Okay, sir.
definition.
Computer ethic is a part of
So what is generally what is ethic? So forget about computer ethic. Generally, what is ethic? Generally, what is ethic? Okay, I think yes, ethic. In Sinhala, this is called ethic.
is a system of moral principles.
Okay, system of moral principles. Yes, good things basically. So simple thing is good things. Honda purudu. So those are not rules, right? Anyway, by the way, those are not rules. Those are some good practices or good things that you can do when using a computer. Those are not rules. Those are not law. Those are some good practices. Okay. So please write down. Hello. Okay, please write down. Those are the good practices when someone should follow when using a computer. When using a computer. That is the simple way of defining. Those are the good practices, computer ethics. So you can get maybe, so if you browse in internet, you can get a definition like the moral principle or some kind of that is with the, that is advanced definition, right? That is okay. But to get the idea, so ethic means some good practices that you should do.